Columbus Circle gathering in protest of George Floyd. George Floyd was a 46-year-old black man who lived in Minnesota. Before moving there, he grew up in Houston, Texas. People who knew him described him as friendly and caring. He was a father, a son, and a friend to many people. Like most people, he had struggles in life, but he was trying to build a better future for himself and his family. On May 25, 2020, police officers responded to a call from a store employee who believed Floyd had used a fake $20 bill. Officers arrived and tried to arrest him. During their arrest, George Floyd was handcuffed and placed on the ground. Officer Derek Chauvin kneeled on Floyd's neck over 9 minutes while Floyd was laying face down. During this time, Floyd repeatedly said that he could not breathe. People were nearly watched what happened and recorded videos on their phone. The video showed the incident from beginning to end. A short time later, George Floyd, while going to the hospital, he sadly passed away. The video quickly spread across social media, news stations, millions of people watched it. Many were shocked and upset. People felt that what happened to George Floyd was wrong, and that it showed larger problems involved in police violence and racial inequality. Soon after his death, protests began around the world. Within days, they spread to cities across the United States and even to other countries. The demonstration becomes one of the largest protest movements in modern history. New York City was one of the major locations for these protests. Thousands of people gathered in different parts of the city, including here at Columbus Circle. Protesters marched through streets, held signs, gave speeches, and called for justice. Many wanted changes in police policies and greater accountability for officers who abused their power. Columbus Circle became an important gathering place because it is located in a busy and well-known part of Manhattan. Large crowds could gather here and attract attention from the public and media. During the protests, as people filled the area to show support and movement and to honor George Floyd's memory. The people who protest came from many backgrounds. They were young and old. They included students, workers, families, communities, leaders, and activists. Many people who attended had never participated in a protest before. They felt that George Floyd's death was an important moment that required action. These events connected to several themes we study in history and social studies. One of them is civil rights. Throughout American history, people have organized protests to fight for equal treatment and justice. Examples including the civil rights movement in the 1950s and 1960s, like those earlier movements. George Floyd's protests were about demanding change and raising awareness about issues people believed needed to be addressed. Another important theme, civic participation. It means people becoming involved in issues that affect their communities. The protests showed how ordinary citizens can use their voices to bring attention to important problems. Whether through marching, speaking, voting, or organizing events, people can influence public discussions and government decisions. Technology also played a major role. The video recorded by bystanders allowed people around the world to see what happened to George Floyd. Social media helped information spread quickly and made it easier for people to organize demonstrations. Without these recordings, the events might not have received the same level of attention. George Floyd's death had a major impact on society. Many cities reviewed police policies and training programs, discussing about police accountability, racial justice, and community relations becoming more common. Schools, business, and government agencies also held conversations about equality and discrimination. In 2021, Derek Chauvin was found guilty of murder and manslaughter for George Floyd's death. Many people viewed the verdict as an important moment in accountability. However, debates about policies and justice continue because many believe brighter changes were still needed to be made. Today, George Floyd's death remains a significant moment in American history. The protesters that followed showed how one event can inspire people across the country and around the world to speak out about issues they care about. Standing here in Columbus Circle reminds us that public spaces are often where people gather to express their opinion and call for change. George Floyd's story is not about a tragic death. It is also about the response and the conversation that continue today about justice, equality, and civil rights. Thank you for watching.